to my channel. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry. Uh, so I just need to do a few quests. If you haven't got this game on PS4 yet, you could check it out. It's it went quite down to like £4 on Plus, so it was really worth it for me. So yeah, I mean, okay, so it said, "How Council Merith, I have completed an extensive and of our ongoing business associated with the hygiene consortium. Signed the while it is true that they provided us with much needed labour and resources, and it was certainly adventurous from a facial point of view due to their surprisingly and now suspicious low bid for the contract. I have covered a number of disquieting concises as a result of this continuing relationship. As far as the construction of the towns of Suran and Volmara, aside from the garnish use of Halan, achieve architecture when the contract clearly called for utilization of a more dignified red design. They did complete the work on time and on budget. However, we inadvertently okay. Provide them with a foothold beyond Sindia and Neen. This in turn has enabled them to establish business relations with all sources of raw material and provisions throughout Valverdianville, giving House Leon a near monopoly in these areas. Much of House Redora now buys all of its local goods through Larian aggregators. Moreover, House Leon continues to expand its influence in both towns, much to the charging of our charity of our regional councils. It's clear that they have their eyes on these strategic locations, and I fear that they know how to conquer us through business, while we instead remain vigilant against more militaristic adventures. In conclusion, I fear that in retrospect, we should never have entered into this deal with House Leon. In the long run, we may have saved time and gold, only to have lost the territory. We also desperately require Mandarin Renium, first clerk of House Affairs, Wonderful. Okay. Well, what's up here? Request to do.
May I be of service?
Yes? Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Yeah, this guy said that he needed to find his daughter.
My daughter has been gone too long, and the house guard can't seem to find a wall in the corner. But why should I trust you with this task?
Good question.
Tell me, Outlander, how can you succeed when my forces continue to fail time and time again?
It seems like your daughter knows your people and their tactics. She doesn't know me.
An interesting insight. Perhaps you can find my daughter. Vea can handle herself, but her father worries, you understand. Anyway, I agree with your assessment. That's why I'm willing to bring in outside help on this.
Tell me what happened.
Vea fled after a family disagreement. She's run away before, but I'm concerned that she might have something more permanent in mind this time, and more dangerous. Vea knows how to evade the house guard, but as you said, she doesn't know you.
Alright, I'll try to find your daughter.
Captain Briven oversees the house's attempt to locate my daughter. You should speak to him and see what his investigation has already turned up.
Okay, where can I find them?
He's probably patrolling the town square at this time of day. Briven's soldiers have been trying to get information out of Vea's friends. But those young men and women are almost as good at avoiding the house guard as my daughter.
You mentioned a family disagreement.
That is a private matter. If your investigation proves fruitful, and such matters become relevant, we can discuss the particulars then. But not before.
Maybe your wife would be willing to discuss that with me.
Like my daughter, my wife has a mind of her own. What the two of you discuss is your own affair. Just understand that I haven't employed you to solve my family's problems. I only need you to find my daughter.
You said that she might be involved in something
Vea has
dangerous.
always been fascinated by the Morag Tong. Even admired one of their agents when she was growing up. It's possible she sought refuge with this agent, or even decided to join the organization. Though I hope I'm wrong about that.
Okay, so tell me more about Moral
The
Tong.
Morag Tong? They're an ancient guild of assassins sanctioned by the tribunal to carry out honorable writs of execution. Ostensibly, they're supposed to keep the houses from resorting to all-out war. But I still find the practice barbaric.
The ancient Nervers and Myers.
Someone of no consequence, and not at all important to accomplishing your mission. Besides, you don't find Morag Tong agents, they find you. Just pray it's not because your name wound up on one of their writs. That is a death sentence.
Alright. Well, another enemy looks like we're gonna find, and we're gonna attack. But I have no idea. I need to find this guy's daughter, so I don't know if we're gonna meet head on, get into battle, or what. But maybe she's fine, you know. Maybe she's happy. But it's all better if she's like, "Oh, come with me."
Not now, Outlander. If you need some sort of assistance, go find one of the house guard.
Councillor Ares sent me to ask about his investigation to find his daughter.
You must be one of the freelancers the councillor employed to supplement the duties of the house guard. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Vea ran away. Again. I hope you can succeed when my troops have failed. If anything happens to Vea...
Sounds like you have a personal stake in this.
I've known the Relith family since I was a child. Vea is like a sister to me, and I'll do everything in my power to get her home safe and sound. Even trust an Outlander. We think her friends may know where she is, but they keep eluding us.
Maybe her friends would be less suspicious if I approach them.
Perhaps. As long as you don't get too close. They've been running notes of late. I think it has something to do with Vea, or the runners keep evading my guards. Look for a group meeting on the other side of town, and see if you can follow the note.
See if I can follow it.
When you find Veya's friends, remember to keep your distance. You just want to spot the note carrier and follow him to whoever's receiving these messages. That's the key to locating Veya. If you can't do it, don't worry. The house can handle it.
Tell me more about her.
Veya's a born warrior. Hard-headed, stubborn, a real pain in the ass. She can fight like an angry netch, though. I keep trying to get her to join the militia. She always turns me down.
What about a disagreement with her father?
That's not my tale to tell. If Councillor Eris or his wife won't speak of the troubles his family has had to deal with in recent weeks, maybe you can ask Veya. If and when you find her. We started to notice groups of young dark elves gathering in out-of-the-way parts of the city. One of my guards saw them pass a note between them, but they split up and she lost them in the back alleys. Could be a love poem or a recipe for Kwama cream cocktail. But we suspect it's the way Veya has been keeping tabs on what's been happening in the city. Look, it may amount to nothing, but the note could give us a lead on where to find Veya.
Tell me more about Veya.
Veya's a born warrior. Hard-headed, stubborn...
Oh, we've done that already. Alright, okay. So there we go. We have it, everyone. I'm gonna try and find her.
Get this letter to Trevis. It's important. Just don't let House Redoran get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
Stay away from me. I'm warning you. You won't get this note. You look like you.
No, it sounded important.
Get this letter to Trevis. It's important. Just don't let House Redoran get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
Stay away from me, I'm warning you! You won't get this note!
Stay away from me. I'm warning you.
I bugged that up. I see. So you have to follow them, but like you can't. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm feeling quite tired and drowsy. I've been drinking too much. I'll find something else to do really when I'm drunk. Thanks for watching.